Okay, this is pretty rudimentary, but we're going to show you basically how to set this thing up. First of all, you need to decide how far over you want your drapery to come so that when it's tied back it has the look you desire. So you can take it all the way to the end of your rod or to the edge of your counter, and then bring it back, or bring it back at a shorter distance. Wherever you decide you want to stop it, you can just take a good pointed screw and put it up in behind it, directly up into the rod behind the master carrier. That locks it in place so it can't pull back any farther. So this is where mine's going to be, right here. Then, what do I do with the holder? Pause. Oh, here it is. Okay. Take your tie back holder. These are typically made to mount to the wall back here and the drape come around, but if you have enough room, you can mount into these holes. You bring it to your drape where the first pleat on the front of your drape is, bring it out to that point, and then put a screw. You can fold your drapery under if you need to get room behind where your screw is not going to be into your drapery. So you put your screws right here, or you can even drill back here. So here's my first pleat in the drapery. If it's that deep, then I may want to go all the way back here, and you can drill straight through. So you get a good pointed screw. Just drill straight through the side with a couple of screws. That locks the drapery in behind here, but gives you a good firm return on the front. Like I say, if your return on your drapery is long enough or too long, you may have to fold it under to clear that. Here's the homemade tie back that we're using. Again, for the amount of space that you're pulling back and how much you want hanging down here, you have to adjust the length on this. This one's pretty long, so I'm going to end up having to move my pin in way in here. But you bring the tie back around and hook. You can put the pin any location here, so I'm going to put the pin pointing down. You can point it off the end. Here, I'll turn it. And just catch the fabric with the hook. I'll give you a close-up of that hook. I think you have one, but I'm not sure of that. It just loops around the little tab that's on the holder. Like so. Then your tie back comes around the back side, and if you decide you want it shorter than what your tie back is, you can just fold that and let it drop down. It's out between your two fabrics anyway. Here's a close-up of the little hook pin set up that goes on your tie back. You just, again, stick it in there whichever way makes it look the best, and attach it to the bottom. I wish I had my glasses on where I could see what I was doing. Anyway, you attach it to the bottom. The tie back, the tie back should be flat and straight as you work it, but like that. You're locked in here. You can pull some more out if you want more fullness here, and then just dress it out. They should come pretty much straight down here. You're puddling kind of like we are here with this particular setup, but that's the basics of how to do this. It's pretty simple. You'll just need to work it to get it dressed out to the point that you're satisfied with it. But yours should have a buckram in it. Should be stiff. This is just a piece of fabric I folded up. But that should do it.